Hi folks, and welcome to part 7 of my complete Blu Ray collection. Yay! If you're still here. Right, let's get started. Let's see what we've got. I'll be honest with you, I think this is probably my best quality part. Once this is all finished, let me know what one of my parts you think had the most quality in terms of movies. So, we'll start off with the classic Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and I got that in HMV sale and I've not watched it yet, but I'm glad I've got it, so it's there if I do want to watch it. $2.99, what a bargain that was. Another classic I haven't watched on Blu-ray yet, which I will do, 4 Academy Awards. Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise. I think Dustin Hoffman plays that. He's a great actor, and he especially does that, winning the 4 Academy Awards. You can see why. Rain Man. Great film, that one. Hereditary. Everyone says this is great, and I managed to get this out of Poundland, I think. I haven't watched it yet. El Cid with Charlton Heston. I got this again out of the rental store when it was closing down. I haven't watched this. Everyone says this is a great movie, and it says another epic. Maybe it's a bit like Ben-Hur. This one I have watched, The Omega Man. This is based on a book and there's 3 movies on it. The Last Man on Earth, I Am Legend, and this one. If I had to say which one was the best out of I Am Legend and this one, it's a tough choice, but glad to own that one. Some of the terminology in it, as I was saying, is I didn't understand when I was younger, but I do now, and I thought it was a great movie. Great movie, zombie apocalypse one. Another 70s classic with Paul Newman and Steve McQueen, Faye Dunaway, William Holden. Fred Astaire's in it too. What a cast that is, and what a movie. The Towering Inferno. Oh, it's The Bournes. I suppose I better do them in order. Bourne Identity. Absolutely astounding movie. Some great action scenes. Now, people say when you use jump cuts, you know, like in a movie and fighting sequences, you can't really see everything, but he does that. The jump cuts in this really, really good. The fighting scenes are amazing. Bourne Ultimatum. I thought it was an alright movie. To be honest, the last 2 I don't think were anything special. Bourne Supremacy, still okay though, still decent movies. And the last one, I turned it off with Jim Herrera, and that's The Bourne Legacy. So again, I will rewatch movies, and I'll see later on if I like it. So the next set I'm getting handed to me. Here we go. First Man with Ryan Gosling, is that right? I haven't watched it. Crazy Heart, Poundland special. I haven't watched it. I said there's quality, but then there's come a few Poundland specials in here, like every set. The Hologram for a King. I haven't watched it from Poundland. Exodus, God and Kings from Poundland. I have watched this, and I thought it was a decent movie. I think it's underrated, I'll be honest with you. Oh, and one of my other classic Poundland pickups. Game of Thrones, the complete second season from Poundland. Found it in one of my videos and everybody was happy with it. Everybody was like, oh, Game of Thrones. Yeah, but it's pre-owned, refurbished. And I found season 2, and I found one of the other seasons in there as well. Lights Out. I haven't watched it. Star Trek The Original Series Season 1, the remastered one. I haven't watched the remastered yet, so I thought I would get that. I do want seasons 2 and 3 before I continue, but this is the only one I found so far in CX for £10. I will get the other 2. Pearl Harbor on Blu-ray, and it says $3.49, but I didn't pay $3.49 for it. Oxfam for having a sale on where you got 4 for £3, and that one was in it, and I took it. It's okay, maybe. Passengers. I have this in 4K, but this is a 3D version. And I really do want to get a 3D TV, as I've mentioned before, so I'm definitely keeping the 3D version. Vince Vaughn in Brawl in Cell Block 99. I actually really enjoyed this movie. It was really good, and some of the like killing in that is brutal. But so you can see some of the effects of that are, I don't know if they're deliberately designed to be comedical. What's the word? Comical. But I actually really enjoyed this movie. To Catch a Thief with Cary Grant and Grace Kelly. Have not watched it. So basically have watched it, but I haven't. Close Encounters of a Third Kind Special Anniversary Edition. Picked that up for £4. This was months ago on Poundland. And I haven't watched it on Blu Ray yet. I think I'm going to take the stickers off that one. I haven't watched that I have watched the movie. I was going to say the sound. The best part of this movie is the soundtrack, I would say. It's an okay movie. It's a good, you know. Is there life out there? Sort of X-Files. That's what I would describe it as, sort of like an X-Files type of. Well, no X-Files because I do see the spaceships, but I'm rambling. Just while I peel the sticker off, just for your entertainment. Hope you're enjoying it. And I can't get the sticker off. He says. Right, so we'll move on from that one. I do want to see the 4K that one, but I've not even seen the Blu-ray yet, so let's watch that first before I upgrade. Dad's Army. Picked that up at the Oxfam in the same deal. Again, I haven't watched it yet. Oh! This was the same deal as well. How to Train Your Dragon 2. Haven't watched it. The Hateful Eight. I have watched that movie. I enjoy it. Again, a Poundland special, shall we say. But I knew this was in Poundland, and if it wasn't in Poundland, I would have bought it anyway. I do enjoy that one, and it's a good whodunit sort of movie, isn't it? X-Men Apocalypse. I'll be honest with you, I thought it was okay. I think X-Men Days of Futures Past is much better. Still an alright one though. What else we got? All Stars. 50p. Absolutely no idea why I bought that. Maybe it was for the case or something. Ouija, Origin of Evil. Not watched it. Florida. I think this was another Poundland special. But I haven't picked it up. I haven't watched it, I should say. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Have watched this. I'm a great fan of Kevin Costner. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, where he doesn't even try and do an English accent. Still a great movie. And that song that was in it was at #1 for about 12 weeks. This is a great movie. He does some great films. I think people think maybe his later work's gone off the boil a bit, but some really good movies. Honestly, I don't even know why I own this. I shouldn't own it. I'm not even going to talk about that. Chariots of Fire. I haven't seen it in a long time, but picked it up at the charity shop for £2. Walking Dead, first season. Poundland special, £2. Good, well, I need to get them all. I've watched up to about season 7 of The Walking Dead, but I'll need to start again. Oh, and there's the second season of Boardwalk Empire. More movies from the Oxfam special deal, and that was Puss in Boots in 3D. I seen this in the cinema with my daughter at Kids the and it was actually a pretty good movie. Shoot 'em up. Really, really good movie. I enjoy it. I turned this on. I had it for ages, and then I thought I'll just watch this. And it's one of the ones where you think I should have watched this sooner. This is a great. It's exactly what it says. A shoot 'em up. I love when the guy shoots out the letters to spell a profanity, shall we say. Confucius. I haven't watched that again. Part of the Poundland, part of the Oxfam deal. Quartet. Same thing. I haven't watched it yet, but what a cast again. Billy Connolly, Pauline Collins, Michael Gambon. Hostiles. Poundland again. And I have watched this. I think I had it before and I traded it in because I got more money for it. And I think it's a decent western. Sorry, western. The White Queen, Poundland Special, not watched it. Homeland, the complete second season. I've watched the whole first season, haven't got to the second season yet. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm getting thirsty. I'm getting thirsty. So I'm gonna grab my cup of tea first. And I'm just gonna take a quick pause and then I'll be right back. Yep, so I had a slurp of my tea there, thanks very much. And keep me going, and we'll move on to Boss Baby. Got this. I haven't watched it, but my wee boy has watched it. He says it was really good, and it was in the Music Magpie 4 for 8, so I got it for him. Should keep that out because he might want to watch that. Yeah. Life of Pi. Shame to say I've not seen it. Southpaw. With Jake Gyllenhaal. Boxing movie. I haven't seen it either. World War Dead, Rise of the Fallen. I haven't seen it. Thunderball, I have a long time ago. Quentin Tarantino and I was going to say Jamie Foxx and Leonardo DiCaprio in Django Unchained. Again, this is another movie that I put off for a while, and then when I watched it, really, really good. Surprised that didn't win an Oscar. 2 Academy Awards. Oh, it did win. Winner 2 Academy Awards. It just says that it says 2 Golden Globes and 2 BAFTAs on the back. So it did win. Shows how much I know. Really, really good movie, that. Spider-Man 3. I have got the trilogy, but this is a special edition one. And that's why I kept it, because it's got 2 discs. But with space, maybe I'll not keep that. I don't know, we'll see. Dirty Dancing. Classic Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey. My sisters used to watch this all the time, over and over again. And it's a good movie. Deadfall. I'm sure I've shown this in another pile. So I might have a copy. A Night at the New Museum 2, Secret of the Tomb. I have watched this one. I've got the first one somewhere, I'm sure. And I didn't want to watch the second one without watching the first one again. I picked up this off the Music Magpie because I didn't have the season 1, so I've got season 2. So I've got season 1, 2, and 3 Game of Thrones. I'm sure I'll get them all, but I didn't know it was this big thick box one. I really want the thin version one, so if I find it, I'll trade this one in. The Devil Inside. Again, I'm sure that's on another one of my shelves. And I've not watched it. The Maze Runner, thought it was terrible. Truth of the matter, thought that was terrible. But I can watch again. I do like to rewatch movies, but I thought this was awful. Breaking Bad Series 4. So all I need is Series 5 Part 1 and 2. Don't I? Legion with Dennis Quaid. And who's... Oh, it's the guy who plays... Is it Vision? And... What is his name? I don't know, but this movie, really, really enjoy this movie. It's got the guy for Tokyo Drift in it as well, and I just think this is a great movie. I watched this one over and over again. I think that's very underrated. I would certainly, if you haven't watched this, I'd recommend it. You probably get it for 50p and CX as well. Don't know how, but it's a great movie. Post-apocalyptic angels and demons type of thing. The Town. Watched it a long time ago. Can't tell you anything about it. The Space Between Us. Not watched it. The Last Exorcism. Yeah, not watched it. Oh, I said this had quality in it. Hunger Games Steelbook. Look at the state of that. Yeah, cash converters. I don't even know why I bought it. I must have got it for really cheap. 3-disc edition. Don't judge me. Mad Men. What series is this? Season 2. I haven't watched any of the Mad Men. Oh, these ones are heavy. Special edition ones. So here we go, come on to my special edition ones. Got the dust on that. Dear oh dear. Where's the duster? Okay, we'll need to dust that off before that goes back on the shelf. I really need to get some cases for these because I don't want to ruin them. Flight of the Navigator, what a movie that is. Classic from my childhood. Really like it. And this edition is a far better transfer than the previous Blu-ray. Got to be careful of these ones. Cujo, special limited edition. I picked this up in the CEX. I haven't, and my life says, how could you know I've seen Cujo? And I haven't. So I know it's about a dog that's like a terror or something like that, but I haven't watched it yet. But it's there in this limited edition form if I ever do want it. Kevin Costner and Waterworld, the Arrow limited edition one. And this one has got 3 different cuts and apparently makes a whole different thing on it. Everybody slates Waterworld. Well, not everybody. Some people enjoy it. I certainly enjoy it. And I've got this and I've got the 4K and I'll be keeping both copies. Great movies. Actually, so 3 movies I enjoy. 4 movies, 5 in Kevin Costner I really enjoy. Postman, Waterworld, Prince of Thieves even. Dances with Wolves. What's the other one? Can't remember. Tested myself now. Picked this one up, The Hills of Eyes Part 2, special edition in CX. Have watched this a long time ago, but I haven't watched the Arrow release yet. But is there ready for me when I do decide? This movie, 80s John Hughes. Is it John Hughes? John Hughes. It is John Hughes. I don't want to say cheese, but when I was a kid, this just, I liked computers and that. Was a nerd probably, but I really enjoyed this movie. And when Arrow announced it was getting released, again, this is one of the very few that I just went in and paid the full £15 for right then and then because I wanted it, and that's Weird Science. And this slipcover, I didn't get my fingerprints on this, I think it's really nice matte finish, but you get your fingerprints all over it. And this is a classic with Kelly LeBrock. Really, really good movie. And I bought that, and then somebody on, I think it was the Big Polly Chat and Movie Group or something like that, said to me that the steelbook version was actually only £1 more. I was like, well, I take that one back. That's got a nice matte finish in it, really nice. I know I'm a movie collector. I like having the film. So the case and things like that really matter to me. Most of the time, no, but in certain movies, I just really like to have them. And so I picked up the steelbook of Weird Science, and it's got the J card on it. But look at that back. Can't beat that, I don't think. Let's have a look inside. Oh, I've got my DVD copy, and I've got my DVD copy sealed in there. That's probably not the best thing to do, is it? Is it just a single disc? It is, yeah, a single disc. But I've got my DVD copy in there as well. But great steelbook that. So that was one of the. So I spent £30 on them. That was well beyond my movie hunting on a budget, but I really, really wanted those two. I wanted it, and then when the steelbook was there, I thought, oh great. This one, haven't watched any of them yet. It's the 6 Gothic Tales with the Fall of the House of Usher, the Pit, the Pendulum, Tales of Terror, the Raven, the Haunted Palace, and Tomb of Ligeia, Vincent Price 6 movie set. Story behind this one is, it was getting £80 trading in CX and a voucher when you could buy it on Zavvi, buy one get one free at £50. So I bought 2, traded one in, got £80 voucher, and kept this one. I also went to HMV the day before, bought 1 copy for £50 and traded it in for 80. And I do like the Arrow ones, so I'm very happy to add this one to my collection, as well as saving myself some, well, earning myself some CX vouchers. I picked this one up when it was in CX. I didn't have many of the Marvel movies, and I picked it up, and this is the Avengers Assemble 6 movie set. It's got Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, the First Avenger, and Avengers Assemble. I think I've got some of these individually, but I don't have Captain America, the First Avenger, or Incredible Hulk. I don't think I've got them separate, so I've kept this set for that reason. Oh, this Blu Ray collection is thirsty work. Hope you got yourself a cup of tea at the start. I should have said that. Or something cold with 3 ice cubes, no more, no less, like John Flickster. American Werewolf in London. This was on Amazon. I think it's an okay movie, but when it came up in this special edition on Amazon for £15, which is what the standard one was going for, took it. Candyman. Hadn't watched that. Watched it on Netflix. Went into CX and bought that. Then this one was sitting on the shelf, so I think I paid £22 in vouchers for that. Great movie. Do you dare say his name 5 times? I'm not. Another movie that I put off for a long time watching. Didn't put it off, I just never got around to it. And that's Carrie. And again, I think this is a great movie, and I picked that one up, and I say because I thought it was a great movie, I thought it was well worth getting the Arrow special edition for. Alien collection. Alien 6 film collection. Aliens, Alien Resurrection, Alien 3, Prometheus, and Alien Covenant. I'm sure I've got Prometheus now on 4K. But what can you say about these movies? First 2, great. Third one's alright. Fourth one's not terrible. Prometheus and Alien Covenant, I didn't enjoy. The other, I just didn't enjoy them. Aliens, I really liked that, but one time on TV, I seen it where they had the extra guns at the tunnel for the aliens. Sorry, stuff falling over here. And I thought that made a big difference to the film. And I really enjoy that one where it's the longer one. I know Alien 3's got a special edition as well, and Chris Stuckman's got a whole video on why Alien 3, the different cut, makes it a whole different movie. So I'll check that out. Oh, here we go. Aquaman. Seen that in the cinema. Bought it in HMV when it was $7.99. Did enjoy this movie. I thought it was good. The underwater scenes were spectacular. So this will be a definite upgrade to 4K for me once I get it for a decent price. But for now, I've got the Blu-ray. Amber Heard in it. Don't think she's going to be in Aquaman 2. If you want to know why, look it up. But overall, I thought this was a really good movie. Some of the de-aging on Nicole Kidman. I'll tell you what, somebody deserves a special effects award for that. But Jason Momoa took my wife to see this one. She really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I think I'm going to watch that on Blu-ray, but just hold it out because I really want the 4K. Oh, here we go. Here's my premium collection. It's not as big as Alan Kermit's Ghost. I've only got a few premium collections. I would like to have more, but I just find they're a bit too expensive. Lovely editions, but I only buy them when they're 2 for $15, and it's movies that I really fancy. So, Jason and the Argonauts, classic. Picked this one up because it's got Martin Sheen in it. I haven't watched it. Badlands. It's also got the Girl at Carrie in it. So that's a one that I really need to get watching. Time Machine. Great movie. Absolutely great. Could watch that over and over again. Public Enemy. I picked that one up for 50p in a cash generators. Haven't watched it, but I have heard it's a good gangster movie, so I picked that one up. Soylent Green, another Charlton Heston classic. I hadn't seen this, and I'd know it was £10 in CX, and I really wanted it. I didn't have £10 of vouchers. I didn't have much money. I had like £4 on me at the time, so I thought, what I'll do is I'll go around and I'll look at all the other charity shops. I found stuff for my £4 that I could trade in and get 10, and I got it. What a movie that is. Really enjoy that one as well. The 70s look at the future, you could call it. Pet Sematary. I have got this on 4K now, but at the time this was in the premium collection and it was on one of HMV offers for $4.99, so I kept it. And to be honest, I'm not going to get rid of any of my premium collections, even if I've got double R's, because they just look nice. New Jack City. Again, picked this one up out of CX. I think it was £6. Not watched it yet. Forbidden Planet. £8 out of CX. Haven't watched it, but I'll get there. Oh, files are falling. Gattaca. I liked the premise of this one, and I thought it was again a nice, decent premium collection movie. And I say, when I get vouchers, I've usually only spent half as much as them to get that. So again, nice bargain there. This lockdown's going crazy. I really want to get out and about and looking for movies, but I understand the circumstances. Yeah. The Snowman. I haven't watched it. Harry Potter's. I don't own every single Harry Potter on Blu Ray. I'm missing, what is it, the Goblet of Fire? Yeah, missing the Goblet of Fire. But I really do want to get these on 4K, and that'll be the next one. I want the Harry Potters on 4K, and I will have them. You may, I will. But so for now, I've got Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets. Decent movies. Prisoner of Azkaban is probably my favourite movie out of the Harry Potter set. Order of Phoenix is decent as well. Half-Blood Prince is okay. And these two is a combined story. Deathly Hallows, I've got Deathly Hallows Part 1 Steelbook, and Deathly Hallows is a great ending. Oh, 3 from the 88 films. Oops. I'm going to pause for a second while I fix that. Oh, so after I fixed the leading to Blu-rays, here we go. So, Dead of Winter. Picked that up in CX, as you can see. £4. Horror movie, haven't watched it yet. Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. I haven't watched that one yet either. But I just like the little slim cases, and I thought, if I'm going to start collecting them, if they're in CX, I'll collect a few. And I've also collected Brozzy. And so I've got three of those so far, but I'm sure there's lots more in that. So 1988, 1980, so I'm sure there's a lot more to go, but I haven't watched any of them yet. Some Italian collection, 88 films. Zombie Holocaust, I haven't watched it. Zombie Flesh Eaters 2, I haven't watched it. Another Poundland pickup. I didn't actually buy it. My wife knows me so well, so I think it was at Valentine's Day last year that she got me a couple of Blu-rays from Poundland, a couple that I had. So she got me the Voices, and she wrote Happy Valentine's Day on it. And you know what? So I'm not going to open that one. I'm just going to leave that like that. If I do ever want to watch the movie, I will get a new one. Chuck Norris in Invasion USA. Picked that one up. Again, another 88 films release. Haven't watched it, but I will do. Blood Sucking Freaks. Did start to watch that. Didn't finish it. Grizzly. Jaws is... and this was after Jaws, I think, like the horror monster saga, but I haven't watched it. Allied. Have watched it, but I can't remember much about it. Laurel and Hardy, The Berry Best Of. I got that in charity shop for £1, and I think it was like 2 days after it came out. So, and I was thinking about trading in and getting £10 and getting something else, but I thought, nice slipcover, nice thing, I'll keep it. Game of Thrones, the complete third series. There's my other Poundland find. Falling Down, what a great movie that is with Michael Douglas. Classic, ordinary man loses patience with the planet. I think everybody feels like that sometimes, but he actually does something about it. But it's fiction. Oh, I've still got quite a few movies to go. This is a long one. Beetlejuice with Michael Keaton. Classic. Blood Diamond with Leonardo DiCaprio. Have I not seen that in one of my other piles? I have, that's a doubler. Cleopatra. Elizabeth Taylor. Classic, haven't watched it. But I have seen clips of this, so always wanted to watch that one and I will get down to it. The Howling. Another horror that I haven't got to yet. I think I got this on the... I think it was a charity shop. Yeah, I did. £5 it says. I don't think I paid £5 for it. Probably a bit less. No, I maybe did. But I think you could trade it in for more, but then I decided to keep it. I haven't watched it yet. Suspiria. I haven't watched that yet either. Everybody says this is a classic one. I should really get around to that one. Picked this one up in HMV, and I was just really wanting Bruce Willis in Unbreakable, but it was Unbreakable was £10 on its own. This whole set was £10, but The Sixth Sense, what a classic movie that is, and Signs. Signs is a great movie as well. So really good box set that for for £10, I think. But the one I was really after at the time was Unbreakable, but great movie. Sixth Sense, I watched that quite a few times. I think I've seen that in the cinema with my friend. Signs and Unbreakable. Signs I just seen on Blu Ray, and Unbreakable I just seen on DVD. Great movie. Right, just give me one more second. I'll get another pile. I have 3 more piles to go, guys, but I usually like to keep these parts at about half an hour. So I've obviously babbled on a bit more than I normally do about the movies here. So I've got, what I'll do is I'll just add these 3 piles into the next part. So I appreciate you sticking with the series so far. Hope you are enjoying it, and if you do like it, please like the video and give it a thumbs up. Helps me get up that YouTube algorithm. And also, if you give me a subscribe, that way you can see me next time. Thanks, guys.